said the text messages keep you, what was it? They make you feel not lonely and depressed. That's what we saw on the Fact Finder. Good morning and welcome. Text messages over calls. Don't call except it's really, really important, eh? You just said 10 missed calls.
Text messages or WhatsApp.
You don't see 10 missed calls and then now call the person back. How far? You collected yesterday? Okay. 10 missed calls. But hey, good morning. Quite a lot happened over the weekend, so let's just rush over a few things that we just want to talk about. The first one was the major stuff about the purported new identity card, as it were. And a number of people have come up. And the same thing, because you've been receiving those texts, NIN, BVN. I don't know, I've received on my lines, by my banks are sending me a message. So I don't even know where to start. I know a number of people have gone to the banks, a number of people have gone to the KYC shops for the service providers to try to put all of that together, link all of them and all that. But if you have an NIN, a BVN, they're about the same number. It's all about biometrics and a system. What joins them all together is biometrics. Can't they be collapsed into one? That's there. But then we already have a national identity card. And then there's now another one. Is it somebody trying to... Just many questions.
Now, the question is, what's the difference between a NIN and a national identity card?
It's the same number.
Oh, the new one that's coming up now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because the truth of the matter is, some people still have that national ID card. That first, the card, like the real, I'm not talking about.
So this is where I answer that question. So this particular card that they're saying they want to bring out now is supposed to have payment capabilities, is also supposed to give you some kind of social security. So if, for instance, you are a future pensioner, future pension, all your pension information, your banking information, so you can actually withdraw money with this same ID card. What they're trying to do is link people's communications, apparatus and lines and things like that, their banking, their insurance, their health insurance, everything into one card and eventually one number. I feel like the BVN thing came about because there was no NIN at the time. And I think now, because they want to just make sure everything is central, they're trying to link everything with one card. It does make you feel like, okay, yes, we're going through this national ID card thing again. But what you have to remember is that when the first set of national ID numbers came out, there have been a lot more people born since that time, a lot more people registered since that time, a lot more birth certificates, a lot more numbers to give out. So starting afresh, starting again, I think it's a good idea.
So when in 10
I don't
years time,
understand.
when people are born, we'll start afresh.
I start again.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah, I think
because I don't think that's I don't think that's enough reason, to be honest. Because even my kids have NIN. You already if you want your kids to get an NIN, you go to the NIMC office and you get
But that's the thing, because you
NIN.
understand the importance of it. Not everyone understands the importance of it. And they haven't been taking those steps to go and get the numbers. So there's so many people that still don't have
there are two numbers. There are two numbers.
Yeah.
And then you're telling me that because of some people who have not been born, there should be a 10 number. So that means every 10 years, we should be having a new number. It doesn't even, for me, look, you already have two numbers. If you want to, how many people even have those original cards? You send out new cards. Simple. And you put everything you want to put into it. We're talking about as a country or as a nation here, is that the priority? It's not even the case of priority. Having to start a new process altogether is, I don't think we need it. We already have two numbers. We can regularize them, put them all as ones, and then you can get new cards if need.
So new cards also means we align with the new technology of the day. When the first set of cards were brought out, there was some types of tech that were not available to us, and it's available now. There's a reason why they're deciding to do this again. But you just said something now. You said just print new cards. If it was just about printing new cards, it would, it's just it's a one-week process. But I think them binding everything together could indeed help the government
in
just
a card.
make sure that they're giving the people what they need. So we've been receiving all these messages, as you said earlier. You don't even know which one is fake, which one is real. Let's just maybe give them the chance to settle everything.
Well, there's no settling there. I wish we can push something through the House of Reps and the Senate and try to push it away, because I think it is a it's a scheme to just throw money at, and it might cause some
Because this new national ID card is
if you have
the
major most important thing is biometrics, and you have it.
And you have it.
You can create anything. So now we have to start again.
All over again.
That's it. Biometrics. Once you have that, every other thing is just. They are just attachments.
That's
just it.
What I would like to see in the cause of this new new change is to make it easier, right?
The process.
I hope they can go from organizations to organizations, schools to schools, giving people, the opportunity to register instead of everyone having to go to the NIMC office to register.
Sure.
Because right now, the crowds at the NIMC office every single day, Mike, like people, the last time I was there, someone was saying she's been coming here since last week. So they have to find a way to make the process very seamless and easy for everyone.
We now have, for Nigerians in diaspora now, their international passports when we renew now comes to the house. So it's possible.
Yeah. It is.
They don't even have to go all the way there.
It is possible.
Talking about international Nigerians in diaspora, Pelumi made her grand arrival just on Sunday.
Yesterday.
It was, just a Sunday yesterday. It was big for Nigerians. It was big for everybody. She at 27 has visited 77 countries. That is quite remarkable. And a number of people have been asking, hey, why all the fuss? I would say something about it, and this is what I would say. Tourism is big anywhere, and it's an industry that we have so much of it that we can tap into. That is some sort of tourism. That is something that if we tap into the right way, it could generate quite a lot of revenue for the country.
For the country,
we should tap into things like this. I know it's not just about one person and all of our, but we all can pick up something from her, learn something from her. What drives you? What pushes you?
Yeah.
If it's good with God and good with man, go for it.
Congratulations to her. I mean, this was a big feat, and we're happy for her. I know that TT was at the welcoming yesterday, and I think we're going to play that feature later on so that you all can, experience and feel it. And if you're watching right now, Pelumi Nubi, I sent her a message on Twitter. So please, kindly tell her that we want her as a guest on the show. Thank you very much. Just to put that
all right, so this is where I jump in. I know that Pelumi Nubi is going to be on Your View tomorrow morning. It's going to be a really interesting conversation with the ladies of Your View. But I've also already had the opportunity to have a conversation with her. Wake Up Nigeria was at the Seme border to welcome her, alongside the Honorable Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture. And of course the amazing influencer and social platform Olori Supergirl were there with the dancers, the drummers. The energy was amazing. Her father and mother were also there.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a beautiful
Very
reunion.
emotional.
Yeah,
she was live on YouTube at the time.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. And what I loved the most about her, experience, was documenting everything. She kept us abreast of everything, her journey. And even when she had the accident, we were very worried, and we're very, very happy that, she's alive, she's well, and she's in good health. And well done to you, Pelumi. This is a huge feat. Yeah. And wish you all the best.
Okay, we'll have something on that later on. Just stay tuned to the show. You will see that package a little bit later. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us. We'll be back in a bit.